And saved you a seat here at the bus stop. It's always going to be a talker when we look at our 325 bus routes in the city. Before the pandemic, there was a redesign and a review going on. Folks in Queens certainly have a lot to say about their buses. They're ready to sound off again as the project restarts in the Bronx. It's a guaranteed conversation starter at any stop.
Slow. It's late sometimes.
Danielle has time to talk along 3rd Avenue in the South Bronx. She's waiting for a ride. The redesign restart kicked off Tuesday night in the Bronx. She has a message for New York City Transit. Increase service, keep it moving through traffic.
Fix that problem, then that'll be great. That'll be awesome.
And now she's out. The bus is here. Off they go. Riders are also speaking up and commenting via Zoom. The redesign meetings are being held online. Riders speak about individual routes and specific stops.
Where there's a Target, where there's a lot of other big box stores that people rely on.
Up next, the Queens redesign. It's already been a hot topic and controversial.
We're kind of concerned because the last time they said they were listening to the community and they came out with an atrocious policy.
Queens riders are worried about consolidated routes and fewer bus stops, as many as half being removed.
So we have a bunch of senior citizens who now have to walk further for a bus. These are the one people who need the bus stop at their door. We want the MTA to listen and make reasonable choices that make sense in the communities they serve.
In the online meetings, transit officials explain the strategy for the new routes and changes and listen to riders who signed up to speak.
We heard from our customers that straight, more direct routes were something they wanted, so we aim to do just that in streamlining several routes.
In the Bronx, 14 route changes are proposed, 2 new routes. It's based on rider feedback from meetings and comments this year and before the pandemic. Nearly 20% of stops in the Bronx will be gone. That's about 400. Bus stop spacing is a key part of all the redesigns.
Today it's about 800 feet, and with the bus stop balancing we're proposing, it brings the average stop spacing to about 1,100 feet.
Riders can still shape the final proposals. Each one has to be voted on and approved by the MTA board.
It's the timeline on certain key pieces of bus infrastructure, such as bus-only traffic signals, bus lanes, particularly on Gun Hill Road.
The Bronx redesign would take effect in the summer of next year. The plan right now is to get a look at the new Queens proposal with the changes made based on the comments probably next month, and then that will go through the process. You can comment online still, and I put that information on pix11.com. In Jackson Heights tonight, Greg Malker, Pix 11 News.